Hey guys, I want to do a quick video this morning to show you guys how to use Google Meet. Google Meet is the video conferencing platform that is built into the G Suite product, and that's what we use. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my email. There are essentially two ways for you guys to create a Google Meet session. The first way I'm going to show you is the primary method that you guys are going to be using, and then there's a second method where you can schedule Google Meets ahead of time. But let me first show you the primary method you guys are going to be using. What I would do is when I'm logged into my email, I just go ahead and click this waffle icon, the Google Apps. It brings up all the Google apps, and the one you'll see down at the bottom is named Meet. Just go ahead and click on that. Then I'm going to click Join or Start a Meeting. When I do that, it asks me to enter a name for the meeting. I'm going to go ahead and put in IT meeting. All right. And it also notes that I could leave it blank if I wanted to, but it's always good to put a name for a meeting. Hit continue. First thing that pops up is this message saying that basically the browser needs my permission to access my camera and my microphone. I'm going to go ahead and hit allow. Once it does that, you see me on the screen. Now to start the meeting, I'm just going to go ahead and hit join now. All right. And what happens next is that the Google Meet platform gives me the link to the video conference and a dial-in number to the video conference. Your participants can join either way. So if they don't have a video camera or computer set up, they could still join your Meet by just dialing this number and putting in the pin followed by the pound sign. I could send this information to people in two ways. I could copy this information and then open up an email and paste it. So I'm going to go ahead and copy. And then I'm going to go ahead right click on the email and hit paste, and it pastes this information into an email. But what you could do that's a little easier is you could just go ahead and click add people, and then you can begin typing people's names. So I'm going to type in, well, I see it has a list of suggested people. I'm going to go ahead and click on Scott Carlson, but if he wasn't in my suggestions, I would just type it, Scott. Okay, and you just go ahead and add that recipient. Then you would just click on send invite. All right, and the invitation has been sent to him. Now what you want to do is, if you look at the screen, you'll notice a few options here. You'll notice that there's a option to turn off the microphone. The middle option is the leave call option, and I could turn off my camera if I wanted to as well. Also, if you look over where it says turn on captions, it will do if I turn, let me just click on that, and it should start closed captioning my video recording. It's not perfect, and it's kind of annoying to me, but you know, it's available. The last option here is that you can present your screen. So say you have a Word document or Excel spreadsheet or PowerPoint you wanted to present, you could do that by clicking on Present Now. I'm going to do that real quick. Just hit Present Now. And you're going to select primarily your entire screen. If you have a multi-screen setup and you want to select a window or one of the screens, you could do that as well. So I'm going to click your entire screen. And this is only selection, so I'm going to click on it and hit Share. Now you'll notice your screen change. So now you are presenting everything that you are displaying on your screen to the user. So I'll open up a web browser and I'll type in OH website, and now the user is seeing exactly what's going on my screen. When I'm done presenting to the user, I'm going to click on Stop Sharing. All right. and minimize that. And it takes me back to what the original view as the presenter. Now, I'm going to close out of this meeting. All set there. And the last thing that happens is it asks you for feedback to just try to improve their product over time, how the meeting is. That's not, you don't necessarily have to do that, but it's something that they request after every meeting. So I'm going to go ahead and close that. That's as simple as it is for displaying or conducting a video conference immediately. But say I wanted to schedule something for next week or later. I just go to the waffle icon again, click on my calendar, pick a date. I'm going to pick April 8th. I'm going to say I want an IT meeting for April 8th. Let me invite a couple guests. I'm going to invite Lolita Manning. All right, and I'm going to put a time on it, add time. And by default, the time, it creates a 1 hour meeting. So this is from 11 to 12. I could change the times if I wanted to. And if you notice down at the bottom, Google Hangouts Meet has already been produced. So it created the link for you. And if you use this little caret here, you can see the additional information. You have the Google Meet link, and you have the conference call phone number that you'll be using during your scheduled meeting. One thing I do want to note is that your meeting, if it runs over the 12 o'clock, in this case the 12 p.m. Time frame, the meeting will automatically shut off. So make sure to give yourself enough time when you do schedule these video conferencing, because the meeting will shut off and you'll have to recreate another video conference. So once I hit save here, it prompts me, do I want to email the invitations to the people, the guests? So I'll hit send. And Lolita got the invitation with all of that information embedded in it, and she's going to select, she's going to just have the option to join the meeting. All right. One other thing I wanted to note with Google Meets is that if the user is on the Maryland.gov platform, they will automatically be entered in because they are authenticated. They'll automatically join your meeting without being prompted by you to allow them. So if I sent an invitation to a Gmail account that's out of the Maryland.gov domain, when that person tries to join my video conference, it's going to ask me as the presenter to allow or deny them access to the video conference. And that's really about it. And anybody outside with a Gmail account or a Hotmail account or whatever can join the video conference as long as you give them permission to do so. That's all that there is for now. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thank you for watching.